Hey, you vineyard people out there. Just a quick shout out from me to you. This newsletter this month is just so jam packed full of stuff. Just wanted to get something out to you in a bit of a video format. Hopefully this won't get lost in the shuffle of things. But there's two things just really want to make you aware of. We're in a bit of a looking in long-term thinking towards our national gathering in 2026. And there's two things that we'd really like to have thought through, prayed through, and even worked through at some strategic levels as we hit the ground in the middle of 2026. Details are going to come on where that's going to be and things. We're working on that. But here it is. One, what would it look like to be much more intentional and integrated with our Vineyard United States family? Just something we're really pondering, just feeling a prompting of the Spirit. It just seems strategic. It seems important for a sustainable future for us in Vineyard Canada. We're pretty settled and comfortable in our own skin. I think we're carrying a sense of confidence and a sense of clarity about who we are in the nation of Canada, that we could have some great conversations about what it would look like to be integrated with the U.S. at some level. Lots of stuff is being talked about. There's dialogue that's happening across the border for the first time in a lot of ways. There is we've upped our game in intentionally partnering and things like mission, things like that. So it's pretty exciting. It feels like there's really something of discernment here. Feels like there is an invitation of the Holy Spirit to really explore this. Joyce Ruis is giving the main oversight to all of the integration stuff in her role in the foundations team, and is just giving that quite a bit of focus. And so you'll be hearing more about that, but wanted you just to be really clear that's something that we're praying and thinking about. The second thing is this: what does the succession process look like for my role, for the national director? If I got hit by a bus tonight, for example, we really don't have any viable process in place. We don't have anything that's robust enough or engaged enough to go, hey, here's some specific steps that we can take in discerning who the next national director is. So for that reason alone, it's pretty important that we start looking at this kind of stuff. I'm not burned out. Nothing's shaken down in my life out of the shadows. I got no skeletons in the closet. So this isn't out of a reactionary posture. We want to be proactive and really feel like it's important for the future that we're really looking towards what would it look like for the next phase of our national leadership. What does that look like? And particularly the role of national director. Neil Black, who's in our mix, and many of you have met him in various ways through coaching or through just working in our regional level. Neil's on our national team, part of the National Council. And he's giving direction and oversight to a crackerjack group of people. Larry Levy from Halifax is in the mix. Erica from Edmonton is in the mix. Sherry Anslus, who's in Winnipeg, is just bringing some great input and is just from the heart of the country, and also as someone that just carries just the beautiful cultural perspective as a Métis individual and someone that was part of the 60s scoop. We've got Tina Marie, who's part of our foundations team, as part of that team. Melt Vanderspire, who's been up in Yellowknife and pastoring there for quite some time, is also part of the national team, is in that mix. And of course, Randy Cockerell, who is from the West Coast, is moving into more of the interior British Columbia around Enderby, but has been in the Chilliwack area for a long time, and Abbotsford, kind of in the mix of things there. He's on our national board. And so those people are really putting their heads and hearts together to start looking at what does succession look like. And now let me just pull on that word. Our focus right now is what should this be like? And how should this be operating? What are our processes and policies? Best practices is what we're really after. It's more than the who. So we're not focusing on the who right now. So let's not get in the weeds of who should it be and who's there and who can do it. It's more the what that we're really giving attention to and trying to get some detail down in the next few months as to what a robust process could look like that would give us confidence in discernment and confidence to move forward. My hands are open, and lot of stuff to be talked about, processed, prayed through. So those are the two main things. Wanted to get into your onto your informational kind of page, as well as something to truly be leaning into in prayer, and just asking for wisdom as we try to find our steps forward. Integration with the U.S., what does that look like? Should it even be happening? Feels like it's part of a sustainable future. And secondly, what should our succession process be like, particularly in regards to the role of the national director? That's about it. Love all of you. Step by step. Here we go.